Arthur C. Whitaker, the mayor of Bridgeton, New Jersey, in the early 1900s, was a man of action. He believed in swift and firm justice, especially when it came to dealing with youthful offenders. Known for his no-nonsense approach, Mayor Whitaker was determined to find a solution to what he saw as a growing problem of juvenile delinquency in his town. Little did anyone know that his solution would involve a peculiar invention, an automated spanking machine. Whitaker's time as mayor coincided with a period of significant social change and anxiety about the behavior of young people. Across the United States, cities were grappling with issues of truancy, vandalism, and petty theft. Bridgeton, a small town with a strong sense of community, was not immune to these concerns. Mayor Whitaker, a stern figure with traditional values, felt a personal responsibility to address the situation head-on. While some community leaders advocated for social programs and recreational opportunities for youth, Whitaker believed in a more direct approach. He felt that modern parenting had become too lenient and that a return to stricter discipline was necessary. It was this belief that led him to commission the creation of a device that would become both locally famous and infamous: the Whizard, a mechanical spanking machine designed to instill order and obedience in the town's youth. The Whizard, as it came to be known, was a simple but imposing contraption. It consisted of a large motorized paddle attached to a sturdy frame. The paddle, covered in leather or canvas, was designed to deliver a swift and stinging blow to the backside of any misbehaving youngster. Whitaker believed that the machine would provide a consistent and impartial form of punishment, eliminating any accusations of bias or excessive force on the part of the punisher. The machine's installation in Bridgeton City Hall was met with a mixture of curiosity and apprehension. Some residents saw it as a sign of the mayor's commitment to restoring order, while others viewed it with suspicion and unease. The sight of the large mechanical paddle looming in the halls of City Hall was certainly unusual, and it sparked a wave of gossip and speculation throughout the town. News of the Whizard spread quickly, and soon Bridgeton found itself at the center of national attention. Newspapers across the country ran stories about the town and its unusual approach to juvenile discipline. Some articles praised Whitaker for his bold stance against delinquency, while others condemned the machine as barbaric and inhumane. Whitaker wasted no time in putting his new disciplinary tool to use. Young offenders brought before him on charges of vandalism, fighting, or truancy were given a choice: a public spanking with the Whizard or a longer sentence of traditional punishment, such as confinement or hard labor. The prospect of a public humiliation at the hands of the machine proved to be a powerful deterrent, and many youths opted for the quicker, albeit more painful, option. Word of the Whizard's effectiveness spread beyond the walls of City Hall. Some parents, frustrated with their own children's misbehavior, began bringing them to Whitaker voluntarily. These parents, often at their wits' end, saw the machine as a last resort, a way to instill discipline and respect that they felt unable to achieve on their own. The use of the Whizard was not limited to boys. Girls caught engaging in what was then considered unladylike behavior, such as smoking cigarettes or staying out past curfew, were also subjected to the machine's punishment. The rationale, according to Whitaker and his supporters, was that the machine was an equal opportunity disciplinarian, meting out punishment without prejudice. The Whizard and its use on Bridgeton's youth divided the community. Some residents, particularly those with more traditional views on discipline, praised Whitaker for taking a stand against juvenile delinquency. They saw the machine as a necessary evil, a way to instill respect for authority and deter further wrongdoing. Others, however, were horrified by what they saw as a cruel and unusual form of punishment. They argued that the Whizard was barbaric and inhumane, and that its use on children was nothing short of child abuse. These critics also pointed out the potential for long-term psychological harm, arguing that the humiliation and pain inflicted by the machine could have lasting negative effects on the children subjected to it. The debate over the Whizard extended beyond the town's borders. Newspapers across the country published editorials both for and against Whitaker's methods. The machine became a symbol of a larger cultural divide over the nature of punishment and the best way to address juvenile delinquency. Despite the controversy surrounding the Whizard, Mayor Whitaker remained convinced of its effectiveness, at least for a time. However, he also recognized that the machine's notoriety was attracting unwanted attention to Bridgeton. Concerned about the negative publicity and the potential for outside interference, Whitaker made a controversial decision. He ordered the Whizard to be kept secret. All records of the machine's existence were destroyed, and the Whizard itself was moved to a secret location hidden from public view. Whitaker and his allies maintained a wall of silence, refusing to confirm or deny the machine's existence. The Whizard, once a very public symbol of Bridgeton's approach to discipline, became a shadowy legend, whispered about in hushed tones but never officially acknowledged. The decision to shroud the Whizard in secrecy only fueled further speculation and intrigue. Rumors of the machine's continued use persisted, and some residents claimed to have seen it in operation late at night. The lack of concrete evidence, however, made it impossible to verify these claims, and the truth about the Whizard and its ultimate fate remained elusive. The Whizard eventually faded from use, its reign of discipline coming to an end as quietly and mysteriously as it began. Whether it was dismantled, hidden away, or simply abandoned remains unknown. The exact reasons for the Whizard's disappearance are also unclear, though it is likely that a combination of factors contributed to its demise. Growing opposition from within the community, coupled with the negative publicity and the threat of legal challenges, likely played a role in the decision to retire the machine. Additionally, changing social norms and evolving views on corporal punishment may have made the Whizard increasingly untenable. Despite its disappearance, the legend of the Whizard lived on in Bridgeton. Stories of the machine and its use continued to circulate, passed down through generations like a cautionary tale. The Whizard became a part of the town's folklore, a reminder of a time when discipline was swift and justice was often harsh. The Whizard and Mayor Whitaker's experiment in mechanical discipline left an indelible mark on Bridgeton, New Jersey. The machine's legacy continues to spark debate and discussion about the nature of punishment, the limits of authority, and the rights of children. While the Whizard itself is long gone, the questions it raised about the best way to address juvenile delinquency remain relevant today. The Whizard era also serves as a reminder of the importance of transparency and accountability in government. Whitaker's decision to shroud the machine in secrecy, while perhaps understandable given the controversy it generated, ultimately undermined public trust and fueled suspicion. The lack of transparency surrounding the Whizard made it difficult to assess its true impact and left a cloud of uncertainty hanging over Bridgeton's history. The Whizard story also highlights the dangers of seeking simple solutions to complex social problems. Juvenile delinquency is a multifaceted issue with a complex web of contributing factors. While Whitaker's intentions may have been noble, his attempt to address the problem through the use of a mechanical spanking machine proved to be simplistic, short-sighted, and ultimately counterproductive. The tale of Arthur C. Whitaker and his automated spanking machine stands as a bizarre and unsettling footnote in American history. It serves as a stark reminder of a time when corporal punishment was not only accepted, but often embraced as a legitimate form of discipline. The Whizard may be gone, but its story continues to fascinate and disturb, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths about our past and to re-examine our own beliefs about punishment, justice, and the treatment of children. While the Whizard may seem like a relic of a bygone era, its story serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that the line between discipline and abuse can be thin, and that even well-intentioned efforts to address social problems can have unintended and harmful consequences. The Whizard is a potent symbol of the dangers of unchecked authority, the importance of due process, and the need for compassion and understanding in our dealings with one another, especially when it comes to the well-being of children. The Whizard may be gone, but its story continues to resonate, challenging us to learn from the mistakes of the past and to strive for a future where all children are treated with dignity, respect, and compassion.